Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 2 here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and just go into our journal actually. So last time we were helping Liara try to discover who the Observer is, and we have to go back to her and find out what she discovered. And we also have something going on with Conrad here. The person making trouble in Eternity is actually Conrad Verner, an obsessed fan trying to prove himself. An Asari weapons merchant tricked him into trying to shut Eternity down for unknown reasons. So we need to go find this weapons merchant. And I am actually going to, I think, do a little bit more housekeeping around here for this. For the start of this episode, then we'll go back to Liara. And actually, at that point, we will start the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC. So we'll very quickly go through these little side missions here. But first, we're going to talk to Conrad.
Good luck talking to the weapons merchant. Remember, she's at the shop by the carport.
All right, thank you, Conrad. And there's our bartender over there. And
it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
oh, problematic.
This is why you shouldn't date humans.
That's problematic.
Not to mention that you're a Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
Oh boy. The things that you overhear in bars. Actually, quite accurate when you think about it just kind of generally. But we will very quickly run over to the carport to figure out where this weapons dealer is. And I think we will also do a little bit of purchasing as well.
Listen.
And I know last time I indicated that I wasn't sure about when I would do Lair of the Shadow Broker and which dossier I would go after first and all that, but I decided that doing Lair of the Shadow Broker earlier makes sense.
Everything's dangerous and everything's for sale. Either we tax and monitor it to keep some control, or the smugglers get a monopoly.
That actually kind of makes sense. But here is our weapons merchant.
Can I help you with something?
Conrad Verner spoke with you?
I talked to an old friend, Conrad Verner. You told him that the Eternity Lounge was selling red sand.
Oh, you're Conrad's friend. Yes, that place is really dangerous. I should know. I'm an undercover cop.
Huh.
Did you get me the deed to the bar? I need the deed to, stop the red sand dealers.
I prefer lying. It's more amusing this way, I think.
I softened up the bar owner, but you need to go in and finish them off.
Really? Are you sure?
Absolutely. You just need to close the deal. Go in, be tough, and let them know you're with me. They'll hand the deed right over.
Wow, great. Here, I'll set you up for a discount. Thanks for the help.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So, let's actually buy some stuff, because we need to buy more stuff. I like that.
This looks interesting.
I like that. I like that. And I like that. Sweet. Then there's one other place where we can get a discount.
Blue Rose of Illium. Leave eternity unembraced.
With our poetic Krogan. So let's chat with her.
What do you want? Sorry, the damn Krogan's love poems are getting on my nerves.
He likes you?
The Krogan's reading those love poems to get your attention?
His name is Char. We're kind of dating, but, well, we're on a break.
They're so
And he's trying to
cute.
show me how
It's
sensitive
very
he is
cute.
by, well, wooing me. It's really bad.
It's adorable. It is bad, but it's adorable. Why are you on a break?
So why are the two of you on a break?
He's serious. Serious, as in talking about kids. Char is a great guy to date, but for something permanent... Krogans live long lives. It's not like dating a human where you just stick it out for a century till they die. No offense.
That's
It
classy.
made me wonder if he really likes me. Or if he just wants kids. He can't have them any other way, you know. Because of the genophage.
Did you talk to him about this?
That sounds like a question you should ask him.
I did. I don't think he realized that our kids would always have been Asari. Non-Asari don't always get that we're not taking alien DNA. We're just using it to randomize some of the genetic information.
Okay.
Anyway, Char was quiet for a long time. Then he said that he'd love our girls no matter what color they were.
It's so sweet. And so not what you think of when you think Krogan.
It doesn't seem common for Asari to date Krogan. What brought you two together?
He's a fun guy, really smart, especially for a Krogan. And he's got a good
That's
job
not a
as
way to say
transport
that.
Technician. It's fun to join a mercenary guild or dance at bars for a few centuries, but eventually you hit the matron stage, you know? Then you get your back tattoo removed, let your scalp go back to its natural blue, and settle down with someone dependable.
Okay. You need to make a decision.
You need to talk to your boyfriend. He's just gonna keep shouting poetry until you do.
I know, but it's tough. I like him a lot. Hell, I love him. But I don't know if he's permanent Bond material.
Take him back.
Look at him. He's obviously crazy about you.
Is he? I mean, what if he just wants to have kids? Am I just his baby-making machine? He said I wasn't, but...
If he said that, then you either trust him so you have nothing to worry about, or you don't, and you've already decided.
Exactly.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that. And I do trust him, if he said it. I'm going to talk to him. Here, I've given you a discount at the terminal. Thanks for the help.
Of course. That's a nice, simple way to get a discount. But also, it's a very accurate way to think about it. It's like, if you've asked him the question, if you believe him, and you can move forward. If you don't believe him, that is an indication of your decision. So, we're getting stuff for the cabin now. Sweet. Alright, so then we'll go back to the bar. And we will...
Sounds like an awful thing to legalize. All the dangers are right there on the...
Life can be uncertain. That's why you need an Omni-Gel programming solution that works whether constructing single-use equipment.
But then, after going back to Eternity, we will go and check in with Liara, and then we will actually get started on Lair of the Shadow Broker.
Are you okay? You seem touchy.
I had forgotten how much background noise there was on Illium. There's a lot of advertisements and discussions that occur. Oh, actually, you know what? 'Cause I'm in this buying mood. Is there another?
There we go. Run away.
Okay, no. Nothing else to buy here, but we will actually buy from Ceres Technology as well. Nope, we did buy all those already.
Do you have
Sweet.
anything flashier? I want something
All
that
right.
says, I own
It's been a little bit since I last recorded, so
Tired of training employees only to lose them to your competitors?
very...
Indenture can help. The leading provider.
Oh boy. An ad for indentured servants. Ugh. That's just wild. They really did a mood for this whole setting.
Damn it, this is just a misunderstanding!
Ha ha
Tell
ha.
it to the judge. My surveillance vids caught your extortion attempt from 4 different angles.
Excellent.
I was misled! I was told that you had agreed to sell!
Womp
Take
womp.
her away before I have my bartender throw her out.
Excellent. Much more satisfying to have that ending. Let's check in with Conrad again.
What happened? The undercover cop from the weapons kiosk just got arrested.
Do I want to be honest with him? I'm gonna be honest with him. No. No, it was a sting.
She wasn't a cop. She was a deep cover operative from a terrorist cell. I'd never have found her if not for you.
Oh, boy.
Really? Really. You did a great job, Conrad. Now please, go home. Let me take it from here.
Can do, Shepard. And thanks. It's really good to have you back.
Oh, God, Conrad. At least he's gone for the rest of the game. We don't have to worry about him causing any more trouble. I don't want anything to happen to him. That's the thing. I don't remember if saying it, actually telling the truth made him do something stupid. So I'm erring on the side of caution with that. We will talk to the bartender again, though.
Thanks for taking care of that crazy guy. Saves me having to beat him to death with his own spine. That makes the other customers nervous.
Understandably.
Anyway, this is Eternity, and I'm Athena, a sorry matriarch and bartender. Get you anything?
Matriarch, huh?
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar.
Okay.
I know. Not what you'd expect. But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
Sounds like a fascinating life. How did you get to working at a bar?
Why is a matriarch in a bar serving drinks?
It's better than what most other matriarchs are doing. Look at that screw-up with Saren and his Geth a few years back. Their ships were hanging bare-assed in space when Saren started shooting. If not for you humans, we would have bought it right there. And I warned him. Told people on Thessia what was coming, and they didn't want to hear it.
What was coming?
What didn't they want to hear?
That art and philosophy and political prowess wasn't gonna cut it. We can't go a single Asari lifetime without some big war breaking out. We need to get our daughters working earlier, not spending their wild maiden years stripping or in merc bands. When I started talking about making new mass relays ourselves, they laughed the blue off my ass. So now, I serve drinks.
Huh. I would say that in a lot of ways she had the right idea. So, but if you think about it, the Asari don't really want to stir the pot that much. Tell me more about your mother.
Your mother fought in the Krogan rebellions?
I don't know whether she fought. She scouted, sniped a few people, and blew up a couple of space stations. You know, commando stuff. She'd put the old commando leathers on for special nights with Dad. Goddess, that was embarrassing.
I bet. That might have been a bit TMI. Tell me about your father.
You said your father fought in the Rachni Wars?
Yeah, when he was young. Loved showing off his war scars. Krogan think they're sexy. Me, I go for asses. When I was a girl, he'd tell me about landing on this poison-filled world and stomping a Rachni queen into muck. Scientists say all that stuff about us getting genetic material from the father is crap. Seems like I got a bit of his mouth, though.
I would say so. I definitely would say that there seems to be a bit of a disconnect between your parents' experiences and the fact that they ended up together, so tell me a bit about that.
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
What happened?
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out. And made me promise to love whichever one survived.
Okay.
Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
And there you can definitely see her Kroganness. What about your long lifespan, though?
What's it like living for nearly 1,000 years?
Violent. Wars break out. Colonies get destroyed. Sometimes you hear good news, like that colony on Pharaoh surviving. That's the exception, though. You find peace in whatever arms will hold you. Turian, Elcor, Hanar, even had a pureblood daughter. I was the father. Didn't work out. And one day you wake up, your figure's gotten matriarchal, and everyone else is too young to remember how the Quarians looked inside those suits.
Okay. Definitely an interesting person to talk to.
Thanks for telling me about that.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
I'm good.
Just looking around.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
Thanks. Alrighty. But with that, now that everything's sorted there, we definitely still have more side questy stuff that we can do around Illium. But like I said, I want us to get going on Lair of the Shadow Broker. And this should work out nicely time-wise for what we can get to. Yeah.
This is the best you have on me.
So now we'll finally get to follow up with Liara. Huh. No more secretary. How's it going, Liara?
Shepard, it's good to see you again. Nyxeris had some interesting data hidden away. Thank you, Shepard. I wouldn't have caught her without you. I'm one step closer to the Shadow Broker thanks to you. Here. Nyxeris was very well compensated. You need it more than I do.
Alright. How was the fight?
Did you have any trouble with Nyxeris?
She was very talented. I imagine that had she been ordered to assassinate me, I had never seen her coming. But her barriers needed practice. Practice I'm afraid she won't be getting.
Okay. That's a little dark.
What's the next step in your hunt?
Now I gather information, peel away layers of lies, and shine light into the shadows. And when I find the Shadow Broker, I hit him with a biotic field so strong that what's left of his body will fit into a coffee cup.
I don't think we've had these conversation points yet, so what do you need?
Is there anything else you need from me?
No. You've done enough. If I find anything useful, I'll let you know. For now, I need to do what I do.
Okay.
Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
Okay. I thought that they would have continued more options there. But, like I said, we're going for the Shadow Broker.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Who's
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
So, you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got
There's
out,
a lot
I gave you to them.
of backstory
They
here.
said they could bring you back.
And this is this whole thing is actually part of why I think that Liara is intended to be the canon romance. Absolutely understand people who disagree with me on that. For me, this just seems too connected to ignore the potential romantic connection with Shepard.
You kept me out of the Collector's hands. Without you, I couldn't have come back. Thank you.
You don't know what that means to me, Shepard. I didn't know who you'd be when you came back. If you'd feel. They brought you back, and now they're giving me a chance to find Farron. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
Alright. He was your friend.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double-dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Alright, let's get him back.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
Okay.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
Oh boy. I love the start of this DLC so much. I love this DLC so much in general. It's so good. But we are gonna work our way back around. We have to go to the taxi stand for this. And ultimately, basically, we'll get through the first little chunk of the DLC at this point. And we just keep hearing the same things every time we go back. Every time we go by certain people.
Alien News would like to offer a clarification of our
So,
notorious assassin Thane Krios. While Alien News did credit Thane Krios' legendary.
Sometimes you say these things, and I don't know. Maybe it's because you had a Batarian father.
Wow, you're pulling that on me? My father was an excellent caretaker.
Wow.
And you're...
The word you're looking for is pure blood.
Ooh. There's a whole lot of attention there.
Relax. Vax will never notice a few missing pieces.
Huh.
No, I can't get in. Because it's a crime scene. It's all locked down. Eclipse mercs, some Justicar, I don't know. Nobody is ever going to see the merchandise. Which is why we're going to be rich.
Okay, so we'll deal with that once we're going after Samara. But let's go to Liara's apartment. And I think what we'll be able to do is finish up these everything at her apartment, and that'll be the end of this episode, and then we'll be able to get into some of the action next time. And I will attest, the first time I played this game, I did not have the DLC, so my experience of the game was very different because of that. Though, if you don't have the DLC, all the backstory is filled in Mass Effect 3 at a certain point, which I appreciate very heavily. We should be good on all that. And
seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
Okay.
We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
Okay.
What's going on?
Something's going on. That's for sure.
This area is sealed off. Please step back, ma'am.
Sealed off? Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard. Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Already done.
Alright. Who are you? Tayla Vasir?
Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
Ah, okay.
A Spectre?
I heard your status was reinstated. Good. You're one of our most famous operatives. Might even get you to sign my chest plate. So,
okay.
I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander.
Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker? Dangerous enemy to have.
You can say that. What do we know about the attack?
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at T'Soni. Note the bullet holes. She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
Okay. Do we know where she is?
If Liara isn't here, where is she?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be sifting through her crap. There's no blood, no body. It looks like T'Soni got away. The sniper didn't plan on her kinetic barrier. Clever girl. Paranoid, but clever.
Why do you know all of this? It's very weird that you know all of this. You realize, right?
Did the police find anything when they arrived?
Just the mess and the bullet holes. I gave them a gold star for finding the bullet holes.
Okay. She would have left a note.
Liara was expecting me. She would have left a message here. Her office wasn't safe.
I'm not surprised. Illium is just Omega with expensive shoes.
Another
I haven't found anything
element of
useful
that.
for tracking her down yet. You knew Tassoni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Let me take a look around.
All right. So, I have to look for clues.
The rifle used to do that wasn't standard issue. The kinetic barrier deflected the shots. They still managed to penetrate glass.
And ultimately, we know that Liara is a very impressive biotic, so definitely important that she would have a barrier that could protect her that well.
It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
Yeah. Also, another note about Liara, in my opinion, being canon romance. Why would she have Shepard's armor? That's a little weird for just a random person to have. Even if you're squad mates. Very strange to keep a piece of their armor. Let's see here. Look at the painting.
That's not the Asari helmet. I'm not sure what planet that is.
It's Ilos.
Very interesting picture frame on that. Let's see here. We can talk to Vasir. Let's take a look at this. Ah, Normandy. Ah!
The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment.
Indeed.
Let's see what we can find.
Alright.
Those things must be worth a fortune.
Yeah, I would imagine so. So looking... Those are just plants, though they almost look like they could be some sort of Prothean artifact. Where's the one? Let's talk to Vasir first, though.
Don't worry, Commander. We'll find her.
Okay.
A doctor from the University of Sirius. She's getting good use out of all that education.
Arguably, she kind of is. Not in the traditional way, but I would say she is.
She was certainly into ugly. No offense.
Classy. Very classy. Let's see. Ah! There we are.
Vasir, I've got something here.
Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal.
Sounds like a plan.
It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say though, Tassoni, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
Alright. She's in danger, I'd say.
This must be important. The Shadow Broker's people already tried to kill her once.
I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
Excellent. So, we will arrive at the trade center and finish the episode there.
The Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor. I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Okay.
Liara's in there!
Okay. That's a big ol' explosion. Oh dear. looks like a lot of civilian casualties there. Indeed.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this Sky car and seal off the building from the top.
Okay.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
All right. So I will pause it just in case anybody comes running out, but that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. This is our first DLC of the playthrough so far. We're diving right in. Let's get Liara back. We'll see you next time, everybody. This is your Game Professor, signing off.